Let's talk about treasury stock. Authorized stock is the maximum number of shares of stock a company can issue. Issued is the number of stocks that have been sold or issued to stockholders. Outstanding is the number of stocks that are currently owned by stockholders. Issued minus outstanding equals treasury stock. What is treasury stock? Stock that the company has bought back and is holding in a vault or treasury. Why does a company buy back its own stock? The most common reasons are listed here. They need stock for distributions to employees, they want to buy low and sell high, maybe to avoid a takeover, to increase earnings per share, or to repurchase it and return excess cash to the shareholders. Recording treasury stock is a bit more complicated than common or preferred. It's recorded at cost on the date of purchase. Par value is irrelevant. Treasury stock is a contra account. Remember that contra accounts have the opposite balance you expect. I have no idea what that's all about. Maverick, enough! Thank you! I don't know where I was. I'm going to say it's an equity, it's a contra account. It's an equity account that has a debit balance. It's reported on the balance sheet beneath retained earnings. The next few slides will go into this more deeply. I apologize for that. I don't know what set him off. This is the equity section of Home Depot's balance sheet. Notice that treasury stock is a deduction and is the next to the last item. The journal entry for the repurchase of shares of stock is illustrated here. Debit treasury stock and credit cash for the amount paid. The next slides illustrate the different ways treasury stock can be handled. The first one would be to retire the stock completely. This basically makes the stock disappear. It can be resold. There will be no gain or loss recorded, but if the company receives more or less than what they paid for the stock, it's recorded as paid in capital from treasury stock transactions, or short of. This example shows the resale of treasury stock for more than what the company paid. Debit cash, credit treasury stock for what they paid, and the rest goes to paid in capital. Stock can be issued to employees as part of their compensation, sometimes as a bonus. Sometimes they have the option to buy shares. Sometimes, I think Walmart does this, it's automatic based on hours worked. The journal entry for this is illustrated here. This shows you how treasury stock is recorded on the balance sheet, which you already saw a few slides ago. And this pretty much summarizes everything you need to know about treasury stock.